Alrighty then, g'day guys, and welcome. My name's Michael, I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder Reign of Winter, our Pathfinder First Edition adventure featuring these lovely and amazing people who are the patrons of my channel and allow me to keep the lights on here, eat solid food, and continue to bring you these amazing games. Guys, say hello to our lovely friends in chat.
Hi guys!
Hello!
Now, we hope that everyone is having a splendifulous day. It has been a very long one for me, for those of you who have been keeping track of my my glorious Wednesday. It started at 2 a.m. with a show over on the Playmat channel celebrating his amazing Twitchiversary. And once again, a very big shout out and you know, congratulations to our friend over at the Playmat. Followed by our Careful Cantrip game, then of course the Youth Center game, and now I'm here! So if my hair and stuff looks disheveled, then you will accept it, because that's just how I'm at the moment. So there we go. So I hope that you guys are doing well, because I am so looking forward to this game. We are making our way through the adventure known as Reign of Winter, where our heroes are trying to stop the end of the world at the hands of an evil queen who is ruling the witch queens of Irison. By taking on the mantles of the riders of the white, red, and black, our heroes are doing their best in order to try and return the Baba Yaga so that she might usurp, or should I say usurp, sort of kill the usurper, take her away, and reinstate a new queen to hopefully restore balance to the world. So yeah, it's like the Baba Yaga is the avatar here. But you know, there you go. Now, before we kick off, let's take a moment to thank our sponsors. We have sponsors. That's what we do. Boom, there they are. A big shout out and thank you to the people who help make the show possible. Starting, of course, with our biggest sponsor, Hero Forge, for the wonderful artworks you will see on screen. Whether it's my character arts that you can see used for my character tokens here, or the animated tokens that I have for my players. The Hero Forge stuff is a very robust and amazing bit of kit that we use here on the channel in order to bring our show to life and give you guys something cool, fun, and entertaining to look at. That being said, I actually don't have many maps planned for today, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a picture of our friend Erija on the screen. There we go, because she is a new person. We'll talk to you. We'll talk about her in a little bit. But yeah, you know, like, there you go. So guys, if you want to check out Hero Forge and get some 3D printed minis, yeah, go check it out. It's freaking amazing. It is one of my favorite things to do, one of my favorite pastimes, making characters and then getting them printed out and using them for my games at home. Lots of fun, lots of cool things. There she is. Look at her. Boom. Yeah. What else? Okay, next sponsor, of course, we have in our big list is Sirenscape for the wonderful sound effects you will hear over the course of today's session. Because every epic game deserves to sound equally epic. We have some amazing sounds. Did I play something? Is that me?
Nope.
Hold on, I'm hearing something. Where is that coming from? It's not coming from there. I'm hearing some music, and I don't know where it's coming from. And it's freaking me out. Oh my god, like what the hell? Hold on, wait. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's Careful Cantrips music. That's where it's coming from. Ha! Because I still had the map open from Careful Cantrip from this morning. So I was listening to the Careful Cantrip music. I was like, where the hell is that music come from? Anyway, that wasn't our music. This is our music, such as the sound of, what do we have? A black dragon who's angry at Jet. Boom, there it is.
Are you sure?
Love it.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
Yeah, are you sure about that?
Oh,
Well,
it's so scary.
Well, my, yeah, exactly. Thank you, Neil.
Yeah.
So yes, a whole bunch of really, really cool and fun sound effects to use in your TTRPG adventures. And lastly, but not leastly, we have, of course, Fantasy Grounds, our VTT of choice, that allows me to continue doing these awesome shows and, of course, circumventing a lot of the crunchiness of the rules so we can get into the game and have a great time. Now, speed run. Let's find out who these wonderful and amazing people on my screen happen to be and what characters that they're playing. Let's start from our dear, 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 wonderful and amazing friend, Kyrie, being played, Calindria, being played by our dear friend, no, let's try that again. Kyrie.
Right.
You know what?
I'm Calindria. I play Kyrie,
Thank
the
you.
Rat Folk Slayer. Currently holding the mantle of the White Rider. See, I remembered this time. Former assassin, kind of shitty at it. Was going to kill a centaur in the night last time, but Lucas suggested I don't do that so we don't all die. Because I have to murder people. Or my god, Norgorber, will be very, very pissed off with me. Yeah.
All right, next up.
That's me. I'm Lucas. I play Kichiro. He is the Black Rider, which sadly is somehow the longest serving rider at this point, which is just not great for the Baba Yaga. Anyway, he's getting better at it. He's learning, I think, hopefully. I don't know. He's almost died about 27 times, but we're getting there.
True
All right,
enough.
I am Marcus playing Jekt. Was a human, became a Dragonborn because I pissed off my ancestor, basically saying that his blood wasn't enough, and he didn't like that. Brought me back to life twice now. Hopefully he doesn't have to again.
Oh
And
no,
I hope I can save my
it's
parents.
not happening again. Like let's be clear on that. It's not happening again.
Unless
goes
Chad
full
has something to say about it.
Jet, you are coming in a little soft. There's nothing
Is
I
this
can
any
do.
better?
Yes, probably, maybe. Can you pet the dog? Yes, you can pet the dog. Only if you give
Yes.
it the mightiest of scritches, Sage. That is how this works. Neil, you're up.
I play Makar, Asmar Magus. Recently acquired Scratch as a animal companion. He is an Eldritch Archer, so he's a Magus with a bow. And recently got cursed by a red cap. So
That's the one.
Yeah.
And last but certainly not least,
It's hi. I'm Broom Barsax, and I play Dwarf Cleric Rill. And I'm looking for a recipe that's to do with my namesake. Somewhere in Irison, and hopefully to stop the Eternal Witcher as well.
beautiful. Love it. All right. Unfortunately, not joining us today is our dear friend Tim, who plays the monk Cromwell and the Red Rider. But, more on him later. He's not here. But we do hope that he is well and that we will hopefully see him very, very soon. Also, a big shout out and welcome to the Sage of Spades for our first time chatter. Welcome in. Enjoy. And enjoy all of the pat scritches. We also welcome pets and animals onto the stream at any point in time. So if any of our players or me have any of our pets join up, we will be sure to show you companions. Anyway, so guys, last but not least, of course, we want to give a big shout out and thank you to our biggest sponsor on the channel. Who is that, you wonder? Well, I don't know, it's a little someone. It's a little person. It's you guys. It's you guys in chat. Guys, you inspire me for this channel. You are a huge source of why I do all of this. You know, whether it's 100 people or 3 people watching my show, every single one of you are important to me. So I invite you to take a step behind the GM screen with me and help me run this game for my players and be a part of the Dead Aussie gaming experience. First of all, simply by watching, you will earn channel points. Subscribers earn channel points a teeny bit faster. So you guys can use any of the channel points to interact with the game, whether it's giving insight bonuses to give clues to my players, or inspiration to give them advantage rolls, divine intervention to re-roll things, divine healing to heal them, magic bags, wandering monsters. There's a ton of cool stuff there, which is just you guys chilling out and having fun. But those of you who are very generous and able to help support the DAG and his need for solid food, do feel free to donate to our channel with the following rewards. For $5 donated to the channel, we will award either a red token or a purple token, or as we call them, hero points and jinx points. These can be used by the players. The hero points can be used to stave off death, petition the GM for nonsense that isn't in the rules, roll with advantage, or get a small boost or bonus to a check that they are already making. Jinx points can be used to counteract hero points, make things more complicated, or have me roll with advantage. For $10, I will draw from a random deck of either plot twists or heroic actions. It is your choice, and these particular things will have impacts on the game. A heroic action will be given to a player of your choice where they will get a unique power so long as they hold that heroic action card. Every character may hold one heroic action. Who's currently got a heroic action, by the way, real quick? No one. Sweet, no one. So there you go. It's open season on that one. And secondly, we have a deck of random plot twists. Now, these random plot twists will impact the game, and we have one random plot twist already drawn by our dear donator, Schoolie. The second plot twist drawn for you was the point of no return. The point of no return. So that's going to be an interesting one to try and weave in, but we will try nonetheless. Then, of course, for $20, you can give someone the coveted golden natural 20. Because why roll a natural 20 when you could just have one? For $50, you can boost a encounter, make the boss fight even tougher, or you can provide a magic item to a player of your choice. Every single one of my characters love magic items. Some of them have set items, which, the chat donates to complete, which is really cool. And there's that. And lastly, but certainly not leastly, there is the secret menu item. The secret menu item is a $100 massive donation that goes a very, very, very long way into helping our group. Now, for the purposes of our $100 secret menu item, we have a very special kind of thing here for our lovely chat. If you are so gracious as to donate the $100 menu item, we are going to provide our heroes with something that I honestly I haven't done for a while, and I am very hesitant to do so, but I'm willing to do so. And that is, I will provide a player of your choice a romantic interest in the form of an NPC character that will develop an infatuation with them. But that's not all. Not only will this person, by the way, the player will have some choices in terms of who this or what this romantic infatuation would be, especially when it comes to their preferences in attraction. That is a very important thing. I want to give my players agency, especially if someone is going to be attracted to them. But most importantly, most importantly, they are also going to be a massive antagonist. They will actively try to break apart the group because they think that our lovely PC that they are in love with is far too great to be traveling around with riffraff. And will do a lot of sabotaging, a lot of mischief, a lot of things to try and break apart our team. So, so this very, very anarchic, chaotic character is our secret menu item for the day. So there you go.
Did I just
enemies
say
fill
the
up.
scene that just played in my head there?
No, because I can't even see your face.
I said, can I say it?
Oh, can you say it? Oh, yes, you can.
Yes. So we're traveling along, and then in the distance we hear, and it's not Rill, we hear, what's all this then? And then Rill just turns, and they lock eyes. We hear,
It's another
take my breath away.
My God.
That is the scene that just played in my head.
Yeah.
It'd
Yeah.
be to do with BO, I reckon.
A what?
It'd be to do with BO, take my breath away.
Amazing. I love that. Okay.
Either that or just be real stripping naked in the middle of the winter again.
Or you'll just show up and it'll just be like the love infatuation. They're already naked, just yelling with a beer in their hand. Anyway.
Perfect.
Just the
It's
naked
perfect.
screaming dwarf
Frozen
woman.
statue
Say that
that
like that's a
melts
bad
into
thing.
Why does it have to be a dwarf woman?
Anyway.
Could be a rat folk.
What are you trying to say?
I don't know. We're part of like a wolf clan thing, you know. Did you
There's a
forget?
game in here, guys, I promise.
Look, These guys
Oh,
pay
yeah,
for
we're
these guys all
wolf
pay to be here. I mean, I can't rush them. In a lot of ways, they're my boss. So I mean, all right. So, without any further ado, we return once more, not to Irison, where we have spent much of this adventure, but instead to a neighboring country, a land known as Iobaria, where our heroes have been on a quest to try and seek out the Baba Yaga. As mentioned, the queen of Irison, a woman by the name of Ilvana, is currently trying to take over the world by creating portals of winter all around Galarian. In order to stop her, the Baba Yaga must return from wherever she has gone and depose the queen, replacing her with her daughter, as she has done every single change of power. However, the queen has sacrificed her heralds, the red, black, and white riders. And now clad in their heraldry and as the new heralds, our heroes journey across the frigid lands surrounding Irison, hoping to find some clue to where she has gone. Now, traveling through the Hoofwoods, a place on the way to... Name? Begins with an A. Atrosa, thank you. On the way to Atrosa, supposedly one of the last known locations of the Baba Yaga, our heroes came across a tribe of barbarian centaurs who appeared loyal to the Baba Yaga, seeing her as a powerful sage, an oracle, a soothsayer, a shaman, somebody who is a friend, or at least enough of a threat to be one. Our heroes were welcomed, allowed to stay for the evening before making their way safely through the Hoofwoods. But in the middle of the night, they were attacked, besieged by giant yeti-like creatures that spewed out frozen breath. A gripping battle ensued, but they were beaten one after the other. The whole village was caught in a sleep spell. None were harmed. Only a state of confusion remained after our heroes informed the chieftain, a man by the name of Korak Kag, of what had transpired the previous night. We join Korak. So demons, you say, attacked you in your sleep, and we, the proud centaurs of this tribe, the Rashalka, just slept, slumbering like babes.
It was clearly magic. You weren't just that tired. We tried to wake you.
Yeah, I fell asleep leaving the village too. We were heading back to the hut.
It is still no excuse. We have done you a great dishonor, offering you safety in our tribe, and then having you attacked is inexcusable. And he bows. He lowers his head and takes his helmet and places it on the ground in front of him. Much like when you see a horse sort of bend its legs forward, its front two legs bend forward so that his upper body can prostrate itself a little.
I'd probably like to think at this time that Rill probably stumbles in into the tent at this time, confused.
After having been frozen
Looking
due
around.
to your death curse, you do indeed find yourself having awoken in a centaur camp. No one seems surprised at you, and when asked for directions, you were pointed to the chieftain's hut, where you bumped into the others.
Oh, welcome back,
I
Rill.
kind of just
Say it.
I kind of just stumble in and I kind of look around and I kind of like shuffle in amongst everybody else and I just stand there, almost like a ferret, like standing on my back legs. I'm just like standing there amongst everybody else.
Say it.
I say nothing.
Oh,
I say
Dad, you accidentally
nothing.
gave me.
Makar walks up to you and says, "What's all this then?" No, I'm just kidding. You just
Jack,
stare at
okay.
you guys. No,
I kind of look at him.
no, it's good. And I kind of explain the situation to him.
Yeah, you explained the situation of what had transpired. It's mostly you get a sense of not so much apology, but like more frustration. He is frustrated that someone was able to basically disarm his entire village and walk through it basically just as they will. That is a unsettling thought for anyone. You can already see that the centaurs have begun to deconstruct the camp and get ready and have gotten ready to move on, having no intention to stay here, especially with the threat looming in the area. One more thing.
Oh, yep.
No, go on. What were you gonna say?
Are you heading towards Artrosa at all
No, we are
on
not.
your next move? Okay.
But on that note, the woman that you aroused first when all of this transpired, Erdija is her name. My voice is changing because I'm remembering what I'm speaking like now. Erdija is her name. And she has requested to serve as your guide to Atrosa.
Well, thank you.
Can you spell that?
Erdija?
Yes.
L-D-I-J-A.
Dija.
Yeah.
Yeah, DJ. Okay, thank you.
I spelt it how I thought it worked, and that's all I did.
Sure. Well,
And just because I don't think you heard, you accidentally gave Ichiro's hero point to me.
oh, whoops, sorry. There you go.
Thank you.
Well, in which case,
Um,
there is much work
yeah.
to be done before we are able to move. I wish you and your companions a good travel. Ardija is one of our finest rangers. She will get you to where you're going.
Well, thank you very much. Your hospitality was much appreciated.
He nods and then leaves the tent, allowing you some time to get rested, eat some food, and meet Erdija at the edge of camp.
It was nice to meet you all, DJ.
The pleasure is all mine. As I said before, if you hadn't awoken us, who knows what may have become of the camp. I must say, I'm also very partial to travel. Good stories often mean good food and good drink to celebrate. And I am always more than happy to celebrate with newfound friends. You quiet, lot. Okay. Well,
Rill stays there quiet, not knowing what the hell's going on.
I don't want to be the
Well,
only one talking.
if you are in the mood to move swiftly, we will need to pass through the Hoofwood, and then beyond the deep run crevasse. There is where you will find Artrosa. I do not know much about this place, other than it's guarded by massive and powerful statues.
Statues?
Yes, it is a legendary dungeon, and there are many sculptures that were put there by creatures that have long since been lost to time.
Okay.
I will travel ahead along your road. I will leave markers and waypoints for you to follow. Stay close to them, and you should be fine. Veer away, and I cannot guarantee your safety.
All right. Well, thank you very much. You guys ready to go?
Sounds completely terrifying.
Ready as
At
I'm
this
gonna be.
point, I
Yep.
don't
I'm
think
sure nothing
anything-
horrible is going to happen to us. Let's do it.
Yeah, at this point, I don't think anything can guarantee our safety.
All right. You begin your march, following the instructions of Erdija, you make your way through the forested crevasses. Here we go. Just need that one. Now, the forest at this time of year is blanketed in a thick coat of white. If it weren't for Kyrie's snow globe of magic providing you with a measure of resistance to the harsh weathers, you would feel as though it would cut straight to the bone. On your left and right, you see that there is no trail, no path, no city road, no markers, no waypoints. It seems as though if Erdija were to simply rush off and leave you no markers, you would have no means of finding a way back. It is around here that you notice the dancing hut beginning to act strangely. The large structure, like a small woodsman's cottage with giant chicken legs. It has been following you since you freed it from the city, and has, of course, been your source of transportation while searching for the Baba Yaga. It seems to be acting bizarre. Moves around in a circle, and scratches and paws at the ground beneath it.
Is it like a territorial thing, or is it more just it's just kind of, is it more nervous looking? Like, I guess I don't know how to maybe kind of guess to check to see how it would be reacting. Like, kind of like an insight something or whatever. I guess I look around and see if it's irritated at something.
Make a sense motive check.
I am not trained in it.
That's perfectly fine. You do.
And I
not
don't
need
have
to be.
ranks. Okay, well I have a -1, so let's hope for it. That's a 5.
Yeah, no. You have no idea how to ascertain the thinkings of a house with chicken legs.
Yeah, guys, the house is acting weird.
Can I do a sense motive as well?
Certainly.
I'm walking towards it, going
I
here,
will assume I can as well.
I mean,
Sweet, natural
Ooh.
1,
house.
and I still rolled a higher number than Neil.
Yeah, I'm crushing it, you guys.
15. Woo.
Oh,
All right. To
I
reiterate,
also as well.
sure, if you wish to.
Nice.
For
are we
most of
approaching like a choke point at all?
no.
Okay.
For most of you, it's a house. It doesn't usually have a motive. And you know, that's like saying, what does your 2-story flat suddenly feel like for breakfast? You have no clue whatsoever as to what could be the motive of this house. Now, with the 26, you get the impression that it's going through some stuff. It's feeling feelings. It is sentient. Or sapient, should I say. It is much like Kichiro's armor, or like any of you. It has a personality, it has feelings, it has thoughts. But you, at first, can't quite figure out what it wants or what it needs. Until a stroke of insight, thank you, Deadman6392, until a stroke of insight lets you know that it is nervous. It does not wish to pass through the deep run crevasse. There is something not frightening it, but it's like it knows that there's something in there that it doesn't want to encounter. So it is digging up a square, a small little space. It's clearing off some trees, and then bending its chicken-like knees, it plants its foundations right where it is.
Right.
Okay.
Everyone is scared of something ahead. It doesn't want to go this way, so it's just gotta stay right here, I think.
The house is scared of something?
It is scared of something, right?
That house
Just
took
think
out
about it.
ice giants.
Did you see what this thing? Right?
Uh-oh.
Well, I didn't see
No
nothing.
fucking way I'm going that way.
We gotta follow the line, though. She said that we'd be safe if we followed the trail.
Well,
The
there's a
house
way
doesn't
to,
think so.
No, I know, but
if only there was a way to call her back to us to let her know.
Well, I don't think that the house is going to go nowhere. So we could just chuff on.
I'm going to
And,
whistle loud to see if it'll get her attention.
Well, I did the whole chuk thing and it didn't come here, so it's not going to come.
No, I'm gonna get
That works every time.
I'm gonna try and get Eldija's attention and do like a whistle and something.
Sure. You let out a large whistle out into the woods. About 5 minutes later, you hear her hoof steps clopping towards you. What seems to be the trouble?
House isn't moving. It appears to be nervous. Continuing, which the house in itself is a giant house that took out ice giants. Is there something in here that we should be nervous or afraid of?
I have not encountered anything yet. If there is something, then it knows something beyond what I am able to see. The pathway seems to have had a few giants, but they moved on, and some thorn bramble that has been cleared, but nothing that could give pause to something like the Baba Yaga's hut.
Can I try to
Okay.
sense her motive? Because now I'm not trusting anybody.
Sure.
God damn it!
Sadly, despite your distrustful nature, you actually have no clue about how to read other human beings, or other centaurs, or any other race for that matter.
It could also be maybe just a barrier keeping the hut out. Jet, do you want to help me see if there's like I don't know how to sense magic. I don't have a spell that can sense magic right now. Oh wait, I just didn't prepare it. Shit.
Rill just says, well, he thinks the house is scared of something. So it's probably going to stay here.
Okay.
I mean, I could potentially fly up and take a look in the sky to see anything, depending on how the weather is.
Good.
Just be careful if you do.
If it's visible, then
It's a gigantic house, and it can defend
Well-
itself, Rill says.
Yeah, true.
What is the weather like? Is it snowing? Like, is it visible?
It is a light snow in the middle of the day.
So if I flew up, would I be able to see decent enough?
I mean, yeah.
All right.
Would you like me to join you in case anything happens?
Oh, you can fly, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay, I will also
will-
cast. Actually, how many people can you cast fly on? Or is it just a?
I can cast it on.
I think it is just a one-person thing.
I don't imagine you guys
Yeah.
have something that can make
Yeah.
you stay hidden, like invisibility.
I mean, I have something that can help me blend in. It's not really invisible. I mean, there was that blink from before. It's like sort of invisibility, but you can kind of still see me.
Yeah.
It just kind of makes me ethereal.
A question for Dag.
Yes.
Before we left, did Makar and Kichiro, did they rest? Like, as in, they regain hit points? Did they look as wounded as what they previously did?
Yeah, they should have, because they were heading to the house.
Yes,
Yeah,
they
we
should.
passed
Yeah,
asleep,
they should
yeah.
have. Yeah, they should have had full healing, like in terms of just stat wise, because the house would have regenerated them earlier on.
Okay.
Okay.
So flying might not be our best option here because then we're going to be announcing our presence to anything for miles that
is
might
also
look up.
true. I'd hang off on it then, Jet. Let's just keep following the trail that Eldija has set for us.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel like at the end of the day, we're
let's
gonna go
just-
forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
I mean, we'll have use to fly later, so
So this is where I walk over to Kyrie and I grasp both of her hands. And I look at her and I say, well, everything's going to be all right. And then I'm going to cast into her gloves, cure serious wounds.
Awesome. I will add that.
Car looks
I
over.
didn't.
Car looks over to the house and sees someone kind of stumble out of it. Like, oh, Cromwell's here.
I'm awake. I know what's going on.
Oh, Cromwell.
The
Welcome back,
house
Cromwell.
is nervous.
Cromwell is just nervously punching things inside, and he's like, "Oh, the house is. Oh
he's,
no!"
he's been staring at Rill, waiting for him to say, "What's all this then?"
Rill's like, "Nope, not anymore."
I'm sorry, Brune, but it's amusing.
All right.
I don't know what you're couching about. I mean, sleeping about. I mean, talking about.
Oh, here, let me leave the.
Yes, please.
Okay, so the head of the Centaur clan thought that it was dishonorable, basically, that we were invited in and we got attacked. So the
Yep.
Centaur
Not
that you and I had
dishonorable that we
woken
were
up
invited in. It was dishonorable
and
that
got
they-
attacked. It was the attack
Yeah.
part.
Yeah.
So Erdija is the Centaur that you and I had woken up, and she's
Yep.
serving as a guide right now.
Okay, cool.
And we called her back because the house is dancing around, being all nervous, and real insightfully found out that it is either probably nervous and afraid of something in here.
Is it moderate or serious, Rill? Because I think you said serious, but you cast moderate.
Yeah, I pressed the wrong one.
Okay. Good.
So it's cure
He
serious wounds.
said one thing, did another.
That's completely normal.
I just want to make sure I
completely
didn't
normal.
mishear. That's all.
All right. Adija, I think we're gonna keep moving forward. The house, we know where the house is. We can always come back for it, or it can always come find us when we come back. So, assuming it can just track Kichiro, Kyrie, and Jet, or sorry, Cromwell.
Okay. She will, I guess, continue to scout?
Yeah.
Is there...
Yeah, we'll follow.
Yeah, all right. She'll move forward, and she will, hearing, like, kind of the uncertainty and the nervousness around it, she makes her way cautiously back out into the wild. Sure enough, her trail continues to pick up, and you begin to move forward.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anywhere I could stealth? Or is this
Any-
wide open?
Sorry, anywhere you could stealth?
Yeah, I want to stay hidden.
Sure, yeah. Throughout the forest and stuff, you can remain stealthed. Roll just a general stealth as you are moving through the area. Now, I will point out to you the same risk that runs with every single rogue that ever does this. If you are ambushed, and if you are caught, your friends will not hear you when you die. Actually, Tim, were you in that game where that person had that ring that turned them invisible when they got hit? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this
Sweet.
person, this person
That
was
was
like,
pretty funny.
yeah, this person was obsessed with never being seen and stuff like that, and they ended up getting
Yeah.
hit with like I don't know, like a finger of death or something. And what it did was, after they get hit, it summons two illusionary clones that run off in different directions while they have invisibility cast on them. Trouble was, the ring is automated, and the attack brought them to dying. Problem
Yeah,
was,
and
is
the ring isn't a it's not a concentration.
yep.
Well,
So
I would say I do try to stay near, and yeah, I almost got my heart ripped out. So I do
I think-
know the risks that come with it.
I think they also had done pass without trace on themselves before that.
so no one could find out where they were. So basically, they were just bleeding out, and the healer couldn't figure out where they were.
That's amazing.
That's funny.
Yeah. So yeah.
As we travel along, I'm just going to cast another spell on myself called Magical Vestment.
Ooh, very nice.
I just cast on. Well, I don't know if I've got the shield yet, so if I don't, I'll just cast it on my armor.
Mm-hmm.
It just adds +2 to my AC.
Oh, nice.
For 8 hours.
Love that.
Ooh.
Okay, very nice.
Yeah, speaking of that, I'll cast Mage Armor on myself.
Sure. Anyone else want to cast anything else?
I have a quick question about if I cast
Yes, sir.
You're Serious, because it's 3d8 +1 per caster level. Is that Rill's caster level?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to use my Ring of Chameleon to kind of try and camouflage myself in the snow, like in the falling snow, but still kind of staying near the party. Just so I'm a little harder to see.
Sure.
But I'm
no
not like
problem.
hiding behind
To
trees. Just in
worry
the
about
snow.
hiding, considering we're following a giant centaur.
No, I know. This is
Okay, now,
So, yeah.
with the exception of Kyrie, who can move at full speed, stealthing will halve your progress.
Oh, right. What did Ring of Chameleon power? What did it do again? Free action wears the wearer of this ring can gain the ability to magically blend in with the surrounding. Provides a +10 confidence bonus to stealth. Okay, so maybe. Nah, no, it's fine. I think Kyrie is the only one that needs to be stealthing right now. I'll be okay.
All right. All right. Done and done. Okay. As you continue to make your way through the forest, the trail continues until eventually you come to what looks to be a massive ravine between two large hills that cut through the landscape like a vicious, grievous wound. Roots dangle from above you, from the overland area above, as you can see the tall trees now block out the sun and the snow in the crevasse. As you get closer, you notice that the pathway through here is quite wide and quite open. What is your marching order as you head down?
I think Jed would be in the middle
Map,
somewhere.
please.
There
Will
is
will
no
be at
map.
the back.
There's no
Theatre
map? Okay.
of the mind, for now.
I'll be up the front.
Okay.
Kichiro would be
Behind
near or at the front as well.
And I'm
But-
trying to keep towards the front, while obviously off to the
Everyone's
side.
at the front.
Yep. So you all like
Well,
Three Stooges
I'm behind
straight into the
Rill.
wall.
Well, I
I
was gonna say I'm off to the side, so I'm trying to keep pace.
And that's
with
why I
with
said
people.
near or at. That's why I did the clarification there.
Well done.
I will be behind Rill along with Scratch.
So you're going to be at the back.
Yeah.
I already said I was going to be at the back.
Yeah. I'll be
Okay,
behind-
you're at the
I'll
back.
be in
I'm
front of you
second
then.
from the back.
All right.
Make your mind up.
So I appear to be in the middle then.
Yep. That sounds like it.
Real defender.
I'll be second from the
Everyone
back
wants.
then. Since Makar wants to be at the back.
All right. Very well. Okay. As you continue to make your way forward, this you start to notice that there are a lot of cracks and holes, caves and tunnels nearby. I need perception checks from everyone as you make your way forward.
Oh, that was almost a 1.
23.
All right. Very, very nice. Kichiro. Something is a little off. little off is probably a not quite right. Something is very off. Up until now, you've heard the sounds of the woodland creatures that seem to just be everywhere. Whether it's the chittering of birds or the squirrels or the kind of the hoof steps of the elk nearby. There's always been some measure of, I don't know, like, there's always been some measure of sound or ambient. But not anymore. Something seems off. It is still...
Wait. Oh, sorry, I thought you were done.
No, I'm done.
Wait. Something's not right. It's far too quiet all of a sudden.
Aside from ours and our centaur guide, do I see any tracks?
Oh, I'm not sure what you're talking about, Kichiro. I don't hear anything.
That's my point. Suddenly, there's no sound of any animals, any wildlife nearby.
All right. Yeah, this is true.
Did you say if I see tracks?
You do not see any tracks.
Okay.
Well, it's either forwards or backwards.
Okay. I guess keep moving forward until something happens.
It is one of the directions.
Yeah.
Let's continue forth.
All right. Let's see. Who am I missing? I am missing...
But best keep your wits about you.
Quick question just for future planning as we're kind of walking Cromwell. Are you... I know you're pretty strong. Are you pretty, dexterous too? I don't know how to say that. Flexible?
Agile?
Agile, yeah.
Are you
Are you
asking
pretty
what my
agile?
stats are?
No. I'm asking your body
Maybe.
type.
You what?
Cute.
I have cat's grace. I could make you more dexterous if you need it. Or I can make anyone more dexterous if they need it.
Well, I would like to think I am already as nimble as a, what you say, a cat.
Cat? Okay. Well, it can make you more nimble.
Hmm.
Even more.
So nimble is what's more nimble than a cat?
Yeah, I'm just
You,
wondering
apparently.
who would be more, because I'm pretty nimble as well. But I'm kind of a little bit injured in right now. So I'm just
Not
trying
really,
to figure
I'm not really
out.
sure how to
I'm just
answer
trying
your
to
question
figure.
of, oh no, I thought I was
Trying to figure
lumbering
out who.
off.
I'm trying to decide who is best to use it on in future fights.
Well, how about you just use it on someone who's in the middle of fighting and then see how it goes?
All right, fine. I guess the power of observation, right?
I'll say I'll have to check because strength and dexterity are both big ones for me.
Yeah.
I just
okay.
don't know what counts more towards me doing shit. So
Got it.
I think your weapons are finesse based. I don't know. I can't remember what Michael built for you.
definitely maybe.
I think they are finesse weapons.
So that would be dex that you want more of.
Because I also picked up something that also adds my strength. So yeah, okay. So yeah, probably dex was my main one, but okay, yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Now, here's my question to you, Neil. Why?
Uh-huh. Because Makar is efficient.
So you've, instead of, dealing with what threat could possibly be ambushing you at any given moment, you've sat there and asked how bendy...
Well, he asked while we were walking.
How nimble So you are walking.
How's your
So-
daily stretch
yeah.
routine going?
So there's so imminent danger, and you are walking. Oh, is that the consensus? We're walking while we're talking, Neil. Is that
Yes.
is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guess what? Because here's a map now.
Map. We have a map.
All right.
Hey, see, Cromwell was asking for that the whole time,
Still
and
loading.
I provided.
Thank you to Fantasy Grounds for my ability to pull maps out of my buttock. All right.
I'm guessing I'm out of stealth based on what the map looks like. There's really
you
nowhere
can
to
move
hide.
no, you can move between rocks and into shrubs and stuff like
It
that.
hasn't loaded yet,
Still...
or we just can't see anything
There we
because
go.
It's loading, I'm sure.
yeah.
I
All
think
I
the
see
snow
is
slowed
darkness.
down. Yes.
Thank you,
Prisoning.
Skulai.
Okay.
Fantasy Grounds.
Thank you. So, as you continue to make your way forward, there is a nearby alcove where you could hear the sounds of something moaning, something large breathing heavily.
To
Car,
the
be quiet.
left or the right, or it's not apparent.
To your left. So as you're going to the left, there's a little fork in the road. If you go
Yep.
left again, it is there.
Oh, so up left.
Yes.
Yes.
there you go.
Okay.
I can't see crap.
Yes. Well, you see, Makar. I mean, you have seen me leap through the air with
The
rather
greatest of
agile
ease.
grace and kick things in the face, so I am quite good at doing
Yeah.
that.
Okay, that's good to know.
But we really should be watching out for whatever has silenced the area here.
Yeah, of
Right.
course.
So as
See,
you
I
get-
will be following. I just can't see the whole map yet.
Giving the GM a hook.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So as you get to there,
I can't move scratch.
what you see is a very bizarre creature.
Oh, there we go. When I clicked and dragged my token, the whole thing lit up.
Okay. Let me share.
Yeah, it's got
a-
vision enabled.
Okay.
No, it was like a 5x5
That's
area
information.
around me, and that was it
Stay
until I
information.
clicked.
All right.
A Langhound.
Mm.
Okay.
This unnatural beast has clawed hands which dangle in front of its hind paws. Its form seems to blend that of a humanoid creature with a wolf and a bat. As it looks around, it sort of seems to be almost deafened. It seems to be slapping its ears and sort of trying to conceal its face. It is kind of it's I wouldn't say howling in pain, but it is uneasy. It is definitely distressed. That's the word, distressed.
It's distressed. I'm distressed looking at it.
Rude.
So I wonder which parent was the ogre.
It's
What about the
Batman.
All right. Well, you see this thing. What are you gonna
I mean, what do we know about these things?
knowledge. Let's see. Knowledge planes on this one.
Oof. Gross, I don't have that.
I stare at it, trying to
Use knowledge
discern
complete.
something.
Gotta stay information. What are planes?
So when I said chill music, that's not what I meant. That's
Oh,
on,
damn.
Ooh.
20.
That's on me. That's on me.
I was like kind of around the corner. I'm like, oh fuck. 27.
We have a
plane.
question asking what program is being used to make the tokens move. I know you've told me, but I forgot.
Of course. The tokens is in the players. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, yeah.
The video. Yeah.
Yeah. So the video, it's a program called Reactive. Let me find the website here. Reactive by Fujitech. This is what I do. This is how I do it. There is a little bit of technical magic that revolves around getting it for my live stream, but yeah, that's what we do. There we go. That is the creature. Casual bongos.
Does any of us know anything about it?
All right.
I stare real hard at it, trying to think.
Okay, so, staring real hard at it, you determine very little, as do you, Cromwell. Macaw, you have heard of a place that exists both between the realms of dream and awakening, a realm of nightmares and mysteries, a place known as Leng. Not many people have viewed Leng. Not many people have understood such a place. It is twisted, it is malformed, and almost like a macabre mirror of our own world.
Macabre?
Macabre. Ha. Funny. As for what this creature is, this is a Leng hound, where these creatures haunt old and abandoned ruins, beckoned often to serve as guardians to grave sites, a duty they eagerly perform in exchange for the opportunity to feast upon dead things that aren't under its protection. Leng hounds prefer to lurk in cemeteries and in catacombs and the like. This one, however, is out in the wild. It seems to be, again, just in a state of confusion. If you wish to, you have 2 questions that you may ask. Also, while you're thinking about those questions, a big old shout out to our dear friend Promethean. Thank you so much for bringing your wonderful community here. Guys, if you don't know who I am, my name is Mark. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. We're playing Reign of Winter, a Pathfinder 1st edition adventure featuring these wonderful and amazing people as they are currently on a quest to try and find the ancient lost dungeon of Artrosa in order to find the Baba Yaga so she may depose her evil daughter from taking over the world. Any questions? Ask in chat. That's how we roll. Okay.
Okay.
Macaw,
I would suggest one of them being whether it's intelligent or whether it can speak or something like that.
Knowing this much about the Langhound, would I know that they're kind of intelligent, or?
He's just said we get 2 questions.
You get 2
so
questions.
Is that one of them?
Yes.
No, I was asking, is the questions for the DM or is the questions for the Hound?
It's for the DM so that you can know this before you talk to the Hound.
Okay. Yeah, is it intelligent?
The answer, is it intelligent? A Lenghound traditionally has an intelligence of about 14 and are considered to be quite sapient creatures. If you wanted a similar comparison, these guys are very akin to ghouls from your world.
Ooh. Oh, ghouls, okay.
Okay, so it can be intelligent but vicious.
Correct.
Is it a kind of undead?
Well, I was going to say, if we're fighting it, I feel like the question should be what can hurt and kill it.
I don't...
But that's if we're planning on killing it.
Yeah, I don't... Because I was
You
going
could
to try
always ask what his
talking to it,
vulnerabilities are.
I guess.
Good to know.
Yeah, I guess what is it weak to?
What is it weak to? Its weaknesses include...
I'm waiting for nothing.
Let's see. Yep, a big wad of nothing.
Dang it.
Yep, big wad of nothing. It has
Does it
no
seem-
known weaknesses.
Does it seem injured at all by the frigid cold?
Not in the slightest.
Okay, so it's... I feel like we could check that one off. Don't use cold.
Okay.
I like lean into Cromwell. I'm like, what so is it?
Oh, why does Cromwell get it? I'm right next to you. Come on.
Because Cromwell.
Oh, sorry. Okay. I slightly
Cromwell
move
doesn't
up.
want it.
There you go.
All right.
Well, he didn't say it right, anyways.
Not taking my eyes off of the creature while I'm saying it.
Well, it's either something we need to kill or something we need to find out why it's here, or potentially both.
You let me know.
It's,
You lead, I follow.
Seems to be confused.
It's
Not sure. Maybe it's
How-
channeling the spirit of Dax.
How tall? How tall are these?
Well, you leave
rocks?
Grax out of this.
Medium in size. Pretty much the same size as you'd imagine a regular medium-sized creature to be, but a little bit more gangly.
No. The
Why don't you just
rocks.
go and
Like,
talk
could I
to
climb
it?
up it?
Oh, sorry.
It's, well,
I mean, the rock is... Sorry, the cliff face that you're looking at is about 60 foot tall.
Never mind. I'm not climbing that, you guys.
yes, well, being the face of the group and with the best charisma, I will lead the way. And so, are you supposed to be guarding something?
Real
Stay away! Back!
Is everything okay, sir? You seem to be hurting.
He,
Sir. What are you
He
talking
can't even see you.
I can see you.
he again starts to bang on his ears again. Back! Come no closer! It
Is
backs
it speaking
off.
a language we
It backs away
don't
from you.
understand, or would we just not understand
no.
you?
Oh no, it's speaking common.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't catch what you said just then.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
uh,
broke
He said
up a little.
back. He
Oh,
told us
sorry.
to back off.
Yeah.
Well, I
and then
can't
it
hear
broke
anything.
up.
Yeah, then it backed up.
Yeah. It doesn't look like it went through the. Sir, we're not here to harm you. We're just wondering why.
It's not. It's
Why are you out of the dungeon?
Kyrie slowly puts her dagger away. Yes. No.
Bakar just says, "How come you're away from your dungeon?"
We've come for your birthday party.
I love the fact that you guys are treating this thing this way, and I can't. I love you guys so very much. It
I mean,
says,
we want to know what's bothering him. I'm curious, man.
okay. So you ask it what it's afraid of. You're not gonna hurt it. Why are you away from your dungeon?
It's just rambling.
It basically says get back, come no closer, or you will perish.
Takes her
Ah.
dagger back out.
perish from you, perish from the place.
Kyrie would like to move over here because I don't like that there's an area over there that we haven't looked at. So I'm going to basically keep an eye to our east while they're doing this conversation.
You come closer. Teeth gnashing, blood spills, flesh rend by vicious hunger.
What if we brought you something?
Homie, I'm not bringing him shit.
No, he eats dead stuff. If we find him something,
offering?
Real looks at my car.
no, not
some
us.
rations.
No, are you offering? If
I
you
could
want
go
dead stuff,
hunt-
Kyrie, go right ahead.
No, I'm not killing any of us.
Well,
Yeah,
why
like
don't you
real
just
I
Remember
could go
some
hunt
rations.
something, and we could go.
Fool, stay where you are. Do not move. I will
You
not
said don't-
ask you again.
I thought it said back up.
It's
Yeah, you told us to
confused.
back.
Sorry,
Yeah.
you believe it's
Yeah.
loosely translating to not approach.
Okay.
Are we gonna just peace out? Or do we need to go that way?
Oh,
Does
Toss
it
us
look
some,
like? Does it
Toss
look
us some
like
jerky.
Eldage's path is keep going that way, or is it going the other way?
Yes. Well, how about while
See,
someone
where
is
is
keeping an eye on
she?
this,
Did she see
someone
this
else,
thing?
Someone else checks the other direction.
Did she even see
Really?
this thing coming past?
Rill takes about a dozen steps or so away from the creature.
Turn up.
Towards
You're definitely not allowed to go by
Towards
yourself,
the-
good sir.
towards the intersection.
And I'll go over real
I think we should just take care of it now, because we don't need it sneaking up behind us and attacking us from behind when we're engaged with something else.
Oh, it seems to be guarding something. I don't think it's going to attack us if it's guarding something.
So have you guys kept moving?
I'm pretty sure that's what guards do, Makar.
So,
I know.
to clarify, Rill and Kyria, you're walking off in that direction?
I'm
Yeah,
trying
I'll
to
walk
see
to the
what is
intersection and
over here,
stop.
yeah.
Okay. As you do so and you start to move, it tells you, "Fools, I said stay still!"
Look, you didn't want us coming closer. We're leaving. Didn't
Well,
you
you
want
didn't
us
say
to...
Simon Says.
Do you keep moving?
Do I see
I
anything?
stop.
Sorry, what was that?
Do I see anything?
You see nothing.
Do I see any tracks?
You do not.
Oh, fucking hell.
Rill?
Just keep moving. You know you want
No.
to.
No.
I look around.
Do it.
Make a perception check.
Sure,
Well, yeah,
my
that's what I meant by
character's
do I
speed.
see anything, because I'm looking to the east. But it would
I-
specifically be straight east.
sorry, I thought you said you were looking for tracks. Yeah, you can make a perception check.
I say, yeah, mine is only east. I can't see really north or south.
Sure.
Just so easy and knows.
26.
All right. With a
Yes,
31, Kyrie, you do not notice anything small or subtle, but you do notice the ravine itself. You're walking in it, so you don't really take into any account for it. But you realize something very quickly. Every single one of these passageways, these tunnels, these crevices and stuff, they're about the same size. Never thicker or thinner in any place. Always exactly the same size.
Do I notice, as a dwarf, anything with that perception check unusual in the stonework?
No,
Using my knowledge of stone cutting.
you do not. It is still earth and stone
Damn
as it normally would be.
Kyria will reach a hand out to Rill. I understand he's already stopping, but he, is going to reach a hand out to make sure that he does. And pass in a low voice to Rill and Kichiro, expecting Kichiro will pass it on to Makar. That this doesn't seem natural, because everything looks a little too uniform. And then go on to explain that all of the passageways seem to be the same size, roughly, because obviously she
Like
didn't take out a
some
yardstick.
kind of maze.
Possibly.
Is this a labyrinth? Are we already in the dungeon?
Can
So
anyone
is it?
climb one of the walls, perhaps? One of the rock walls and have a look from the top?
I can certainly try.
Quick
He
question for the
can't-
DM.
go on, by all means.
Can you give me access to Scratch's token so I can move him with us?
No.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Because, yeah, I was like, he hasn't been following us. But yeah.
Oh me.
You're gonna go check it out, Kyria?
Am I? Is that the plan?
It is a plan.
Didn't the crazy Wolfman bat thing tell us not to move? I'm just saying.
It did. It did.
Yeah, it did.
But
But
we
it's
can't
also
stand here
telling us
forever.
not to go closer.
All
so
right.
it's- yeah.
I will ready a spell to cast if Kyrie moves and it gets aggressive.
We
Okay.
could just ask
Aggressive.
him why we shouldn't move instead of moving and doing the exact thing he told us not to. Just a thought.
Well, then ask.
We did.
I'm not close
He
enough to
didn't give
ask.
us an answer.
Okay, well,
Why-
I'm getting ready to climb if that's the plan.
If you're gonna do that, Maybe we can distract it and get it to look away.
Well, if it is some kind of maze, then its suggestion not to move could be because we become hopelessly lost, like it has been.
Would you like our help getting out of here?
You asked the creature with wings?
No.
Okay, are these walls? This is sheer, right? So it's like
It's not
a
sheer.
completely
They're,
vertical.
No, it's not sheer. It's got cracks and handholds and stuff
Okay,
like
so
that.
I don't need spider climb for this.
I mean, it helps, but you don't need it, no.
No, I know it helps, but I would like to. Kichiro, you'll catch me, right? If I fall. Am I doing this?
I love how Kichiro says
Yeah.
absolutely nothing about catching.
He responded to me. He just didn't come through.
I know, but to us, it was nothing. It's like, you'll catch me,
Yes.
right? Nothing.
Oh yeah, sorry, I was muted. I
Just
did say
deadpan.
yes though.
Just deadpan.
Yes.
Silence.
Kichiro's just doing a lot of sighing and shaking his head at this point.
Ah, right.
You know, the Kichiro special.
All right, fuck it. Here I go.
All right.
Okay, we ball.
As you do so, you reach up and begin to climb the wall. As you do, that is not stellar. That is also not stellar.
Whoa.
All right. Let's make a perception check real quick to see if the dude notices you. Perception check. Perception check. Is 21. Is 21. And 28. That'll do it.
Jeez.
The creature turns and notices. Ah! And it leaps into the air and flies around the corner over Cromwell's head. And around the corner. Now, I believe, Jet, you had a readied action?
Yeah, the moment it moved, I was going to cast my Metamagic Elemental Fireball on it.
I was hoping it was a fireball.
Sure. You'll cast this before he flies out.
Yes.
Not a problem. Yeah. Roll to hit
So
him.
Cromwell.
He fails his reflex save as this huge gout of acid
damage.
explodes for 28 points of damage.
Woo.
He emerges from the acid ball, dripping
Ooh.
with it.
Wait,
As
actually, I forgot. Because of my draconic stuff, it takes... I think it takes 1 damage per die rolled, so it takes 6 more as well. So
Whoa.
it's 32.
what's that ability from?
My draconic bloodline stuff.
So why does it take 6 more when you rolled 8 dice?
I rolled. It's per die, so d6, not per dice rolled.
So per side of the dice.
Yeah, because
Sounds
for,
like a very weird.
Yeah, I think you
Well,
might have read that wrong. I feel
Never
like
heard of
that's...
that before.
Yeah, I feel like that's incorrect.
Oh yeah, no, it is per dice rolled. That's my bad. So yeah, so it is 8 extra. So that's
Nice.
Okay. So,
That's
with acid
36.
dripping off its body, it veers out of the orb. You can see part of its face is sort of burnt now with fur having melted off. Its wings now
You just made it
littered.
even more ugly.
Wings are now littered with holes as it turns the corner hard and flies towards Kyrie, who is about halfway up the cliff face.
Well, I think he looks beautiful.
It dive charges towards you and is going to make a combat maneuver. What is your CMD, Kyrie?
1 second. 23.
No! It is going to miss. Oh, no, use a jinx point.
I mean, that's fair, because I
Just
was
say
going
it,
to mention the
just
crit
say it.
card.
The crit card? What crit card?
The
Just got a
fumble
1.
card.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think that happens on grapples.
No,
and
no, it
stuff.
does. It does.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, 22.
Do it
Oh,
again.
yeah.
What's your
Do it again,
CMD?
Dag. Do it again.
No, he's going to
But-
miss. which is a
To
shame.
answer your question about where that extra damage came from, it does
He was
come
probably
from
trying to save you.
my bloodline arcana.
Oh, fucking what?
Hell
Oh,
yeah, let's
Jesus
go. I was gonna say, screw that, you called it.
Whoa.
Hello,
So-
Mr. Purple Worm.
Indeed, as it was indeed called.
Peace out.
Oh fuck!
Oh, it's about that time.
That's
I
why
have
I
to
told
turn
us
the
not to
lights again. Sorry,
move.
guys.
No! Oh
All right.
shit! Uh-oh.
Erupting from the wall that Kyrie has been climbing on is a large, purple, scaled creature. A beast with multiple slated pieces of armor covering its otherwise malleable body. As rocks shower, I need Rill, Kyrie, and Kichiro to roll me reflex saves, please.
Excellent.
shit!
Looks like a red
My
dragon.
most best save.
It does. That's the actual token for the one from the book, which is a purple worm that
Ah.
ate a red dragon. We don't have
Okay.
that one, but yeah,
Right.
that's just
No,
that's just
ours
it's
ate
still a
the
cool
leg of
token.
white dragon.
Okay.
Okay, so without reflex saves, those are all unfortunately failures, which means you will all suffer.
If I added 4 or whatever from a hero point, would that be a success?
For Rill, yes, it would.
Okay, I will do that.
Very well.
Point.
Hero point
Thank
for
you.
Rill. Done and done. So Rill, you take half the damage, so you take 6 damage, where Kyrie and
Ichiro.
Kichiro, thank you, take 12 damage.
Makar's just, what the hell is that thing? Oh my god!
All right. As the creature explodes onto the scene, its jaws open wide, and in a single felling swoop,
Kyrie is
attempts
gone.
to bite Kyrie.
I was gonna say, I should be eaten, I feel like.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Oh, this is doing that thing again where it's only got full attacks. Hold on, give me a sec.
Only.
Only 4 attacks.
Oh. Never mind.
Okay, there we go. Much better. Okay, Kyrie. All right, 34 to hit.
If it matters,
is.
I still have the poison on my jacket.
Let's have a look.
Ooh.
Does it matter? Yeah, it will matter. It'll matter in a second. Now for the reason you
Oh,
want.
No. Oh
Yeah,
no!
let's heal it. Let's fucking heal it.
No.
No, you just gave it.
All right.
Oh.
That's only,
Another
no, that's only if it eats someone, and it's only like once a day or something.
It is gonna eat Kyrie.
Oh yeah.
Fucking go.
And kills them.
All right. It doesn't need to kill you. It only needs to bite.
I thought I had to swallow whole and then like digest you.
Nope.
Just curses you.
So, just because I'm curious, what does the poison on my jacket do?
Okay. So first of all, it's gonna make a fort save, depending on which poison it happens to be. As this does so, it is going to unleash a series of different things on you. First of all, you have engaged in a grapple as it has placed you in its mouth. I need you to make me a fortitude save against its energy drain as it starts to siphon your soul from your body.
Ooh.
That's not great either.
You do not. You take 1 level damage.
Okay, and what the fuck does that mean?
-1 to
Just
everything,
the-
and you count as a
Yeah.
level lower for the purposes of all of your spells, powers, and abilities.
How do I?
It used to be a lot
Why
harder
not?
to
Or is
work
it just
out.
no?
They
It's
simplified it.
yeah, you'll be fine, and you also lose 5 hit points. It's fine. You just don't worry about it.
Well, losing 5 hit points knocks me out,
Oh, does it?
so that's
Oh.
kind of important. Yeah.
Oh,
Well, you don't
it
lose
max
5
hit
current.
points,
You
or-
lose 5 max.
Oh. Well,
yeah, but that'll still
okay, so
knock
how
her
does
out
that
because
work?
if she's on
Yeah.
she's on 0 hit points.
Oh.
Well, that's not
So-
knocked out.
Yeah, but,
That's
but she's taken 58 damage when she had 58 max hit points. She now has 53 max hit points.
Well, no,
is what we're saying.
Yeah. I had 53. If my max HP goes down, then
Does
I
that
have a
change the
max of
current, though?
53 HP.
Oh, right. Then yes,
So
you
that
are
would knock
staggered.
me out.
Yeah, then you are staggered. So it doesn't knock you out. It means you're staggered. Now, as you have been bitten, eaten, chewed on, it is going to slam into the nearby wall, and there is now just a segment of purple worm, and Kyrie has gone missing. All right, it needs to make a fortitude save against. Yeah, it needs to make a fortitude save against your poison.
Poison, tasty fish.
Let's reroll that, shall we?
Ooh.
Oh.
You're rolling ones against me today,
Guys,
Dad.
I know, right?
It doesn't need it.
All right, 30, much better. Tasty fish.
Damn it.
All right, so for the purposes of this, you guys can now see above you is this arc of purple that is just running like an archway above you. Its length is colossal. Like, it is just going and stretching as it is moving out. You cannot see its head or its back, just its midsection. As we will go into initiative, the creature says, "Ah, fool!" And just for the fun of it, in case you were wondering, the creature itself, the Lengul, has an ability to constantly sense fear. The trouble is it was shitting itself because of this thing. So it was deafening itself with its own sense of fear, which is why it was disoriented and confused. All right, it is going to. Doesn't even want to help at this point. I think it's going to try and make the most of it and try and bug out. I'll leave it to chat. Chat, does the Lengul help our party, or does it go, all right, sorry, suckers, I'm going to use you as a distraction and use it an opportunity to get back to safety?
We were trying to help.
To be fair, it should fuck off, because I did kind of blast it with a shitload of acid.
Yeah.
It's very true.
I wouldn't even help me.
Yeah, that's why that's my vote. I wouldn't help me either.
Yeah. Yep, fair. Camino just is by. It was injured by the party, it should leave. Yeah, fair. Okay. The creature is just going to use the opportunity. It takes to the air and basically just uses the opportunity to leave. It was not moving. Fools didn't listen.
He really did just fuck off.
Yeah. Fools, you didn't listen. Suffer now your own folly. Yeah. All right, Rill, you're up next.
Not even a thanks
I
for
would say
letting me
something,
escape.
So long, suckers.
Is there any way that you can move in Pathfinder without provoking opportunity attacks?
Yeah, when the head is buried under dirt.
Okay. So
How high up is the worm body from the ground?
Pardon? How high up? So it's a 60-foot high thing. It has a circumference of 20 foot. So I'd say it's somewhere between
halfway up.
Yeah, somewhere between 20 and 40 foot is roughly where we're looking.
Okay.
So I will cast defensively. Blessing of Fervor. That's what I do.
All right. As you cast your spell, everyone feels an alacrity coming over their body. You feel your muscles moving and a swiftness now entering your bodies. Unfortunately, Kyrie, being buried in the dirt, you do not get this benefit.
All right.
I believe I still need to make a concentration check because it's a 4th level spell.
Why?
That's only if you're threatened.
It's 40 feet above us.
It's no. It's 20 foot above you. Again, like the highest point of it is at 40 foot.
Yeah.
The lowest point's at 20. But again, its head is in the mountain, and its tail is in the mountain. So all you've got is like literally its stomach, which isn't really capable of attacking anything.
I think he's just afraid of us in case we tell him to shut up again or punch him.
Makes sense. Yeah, that checks out.
Okay.
Can
Well,
you add staggered to me? Because
I'm
I
going
don't
to
know how
move
to add that.
over here then.
Sure. Yep, you move over there happily.
Excellent. Not really happily, but I'm over there.
You don't need to add staggered. Staggered basically just means you can either take a move action or a standard action.
And,
And if you take a standard action that exerts too much effort, you fall unconscious.
Alrighty.
So I will choose and a +2 attack rolls and +2 to bonus to ACs and reflex saves for this round.
Okay.
That's what I choose. And then my say, then that's it for me. My turn is over.
Very well. Sorry, 1 second. Okay.
I mean, in fairness, Gulai, if you just fucking say there's a giant goddamn worm, maybe we wouldn't have moved. But hey.
Maybe if you asked. All right, Kyria, you're up.
If only somebody in the party had suggested that.
I know, right? Somebody wise and wearing black
swear
armor.
to God.
We
Hey, I was
did
looking
ask,
east.
and it just said, "Don't move."
No, it said don't move, gnashing teeth, rending your guts, blah blah blah, violent
Yeah,
death.
I thought he was threatening us.
Yeah, I thought it was him.
Yeah.
Like, stop moving, or
So that's
I will
his fault
eat
for
you.
not.
Anyways,
Being
I'm fucking
clear.
stabbing
He
it
was
from
confused,
the inside.
so
Yeah, all right.
do it with
Yeah.
your poison dagger.
Come on, be
I
lucky and roll
cannot
the God
poison it,
killer.
or that would be a move action and an
Yeah.
action. So
Oh, a move
Yo.
and an action. Oh,
yeah, it's a movement to apply the poison and an action to use it.
All right.
Wait. Sorry. For staggered, can I also do a bonus action in addition to my regular action?
There's no such thing as a bonus action.
Swift action, whatever the fuck it's called here.
You can, but you will fall unconscious.
Okay, if I do a swift and a regular action.
If you do a
So I
regular
can't
action,
study
you will
this
fall
asshole?
unconscious.
if you do any action, you'll.
I thought
fall
you said I could do
unconscious.
one or the other.
Yes, no, you can do a move or a standard, but if you do a standard, you will fall unconscious.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
simply cannot move, or you cannot move and do an action. That is just.
Then I would like to use my movement to reapply the poison to my jacket, so it's going to hit him again.
Sure, not a problem there.
Ooh.
Let's see.
And study him from the inside, because I can, because it's swift, and he's
Sure.
an asshole.
Not a problem.
We study his innards.
Okay.
Study a lot.
Ooh. Drip, drip.
All right. I feel like we're gonna be burning through a few hero points tonight, babies. All right. Then we go to Cromwell.
This old chestnut.
Punch its midriff. Maybe it'll spit Kyrie out. Oh.
Yeah, look.
All right. What are we doing?
Peace out. See you, Kyrie.
Okay. "20 feet up. So I'm just looking at the map.
Oh, sorry. Now I'm thinking the $100 donation comes through, and it's Kyrie, so it's the purple worm at Kyrie that
Yeah.
fall in love.
That's it.
I just need to see if the karma has length. I don't know if it translated into this version. Okay, I'll look at it later then. its tail is on the other end, right? Or it will be.
Yes. It's obviously heading. The tail's at the back end of the direction that it's currently.
Yeah. I will move over here and then climb up and get ready to grab onto its tail when it comes out.
You can get a yank onto it.
What part of Blessing of Fervor do you choose?
What are the choices again? Movement, I think.
You have movement, stand up as a swift action, take one extra attack, part of a full round action.
For the extra movement, so I can. How far can you? Can you climb at half speed? I can't remember.
Can you climb at half speed? You can. You do. Welcome in, Fen Gamer. How are you?
Yes, I'll use the extra movement and then climb up, so I'm like just below where it's coming out. And then ready.
All right, very well. You have readied your action. All right, welcome in, Raiders. Good to see you guys. Get yourselves comfy. We are fighting a boss. Okay, sorry. Just to clarify, because for those of you who have been following and playing the game at home, I did unfortunately lose some of my notes regarding the creature. So, if someone would be so kind, what did this creature eat already? I know it ate the giant mantis.
Giant mantis.
Mistwind.
A leg of a white dragon.
Yes, Mistwind and the white dragon. That's it.
And a bullet.
And a bullet.
Nice.
Bullet, yeah.
Yes, it also ate a bullet.
Okay.
I'm glad you guys remembered because I only knew Mistwind.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, the mantis. It has the reach, right, from the mantis.
Yeah, it had reach from the mantis, and it had the leap attack from the bullet.
Oh yes, the leap attack. Oh jeez. Okay.
Which seems like it just did that.
Yes. And then it's got a 10-foot reach on top of all of that. So its reach is it's got a potential reach of 30 foot.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
That is crazy. Okay, cool. And the bullet did the thing, and Mistwind gave him some of the oracle stuff too. Sweet,
Yes.
done. All right. Yes, by the way, this is the purple worm. Okay, let's just delete that real quick.
And I don't think we know any of its weaknesses.
All right. You do not know any of its weaknesses, if any. Okay, done. Okay. After Cromwell is Makar.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. I found what I was looking for, the double chained karma. So I'll use that because it's got a sickle on the end to hook it as it. Just to give me a bit more leverage on my hand trying to grab on.
Very nice.
Right. I turn to Jet and say, like, well, it's obvious that, what the thing didn't want us to move because of the tremor sense it has, I guess. So because if we want to move around but not sense it, we gotta get in the air. But I'm gonna try and make it a little weaker. I don't know if it'll help at all, but I take my arrow, swift action, and fuse it with. I'm gonna do fire.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attempt. I don't know how well it's gonna work, but I'm going to shoot a ray of enfeeblement at it with my bow.
All right, ray of enfeeblement. No attack of opportunity because it obviously its head is in the dirt.
Yep.
Range touch.
On.
Critical hit. Pew, pew, pew.
Nice.
No, it's a critical success because it was a fort save.
Oh wait, no, you're right.
No.
I feel bad celebrating that. All right, well, it ignores it.
Okay. But yeah. So do I still roll to see if my arrow hit?
Yes.
Okay. Which I forgot to say I was going to use a thistle arrow, but that's fine. It'll just be
I know, I'm
normal
happy
arrow
for you to
then.
use a thistle arrow because you still need to hit with the regular attack.
Okay, so yeah, it will be with a thistle, so if I hit...
Yep. And
Then
in
it will be
future, you
bleed
need to roll
damage.
your attack to hit first before the saving throw, because the saving throw
Oh my
doesn't go off.
god!
Oh,
Nice.
Ooh, nice. Not
Just
confirmed,
normal
but
hit.
a
Oh.
critical hit. Sorry, not confirmed a
Whoa.
critical, but a normal hit. All right. Roll your
Okay.
damage.
Oh.
3 damage.
And then...
That's, I think that's the
1d6.
most
Ooh,
damage we've
6
done to it.
bleed.
All right.
6 bleed damage.
Very nice.
And that is... Let's see. Oh, sorry. It's, deal... Deal damage as a bleed effect for 1d6 rounds after a hit. Oh, so it just says... These barbed arrows deal damage as a bleed effect. So it's 3 damage for 6 rounds?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
That ain't bad.
Not
That's
bad
good
at all.
to know. Okay, so 17 now. Got it. And that is my turn because I don't want to move and get its attention.
All
And
right.
I just say to Scratch, like, just stay. Stay.
Scratch is just barking at it as it's like
Okay.
moving overhead.
You can intimidate it. You can just don't move.
All right. Makar.
And that's my turn. That was my turn.
Sorry, not Makar. Jet. Also, McClover, have a wonderful meeting. Come, buddy.
Alright, so
Barbara Clover.
Jack is going to take in a deep breath as the shadows from the rocks kind of start swirling around him as he takes on the shadowy form of a dragon with shadow dragon aspect.
All right.
And he grows a nice pair of shadowy wings along with it, as he then uses his move action to fly 30 feet straight up into the air.
All right. How big is your shadow dragon?
It does not say. It just says that I shroud myself into a quasi-real form of a dragon.
Oh, okay. Very well. I will delete that token and let's make you this. Yeah, shadow dragon.
Nice.
All right, done and
And then,
done.
yeah. And then, yeah, so I'll use my movement to fly 30 feet straight up in the air, taking Makar's words in that it has tremor sense. And
does
that will be
indeed.
my turn.
All right,
And it can also do CS.
that's
Huh?
true. That's true. Also, real quick, another massive welcome to our dear friends, RPG Dinosaur Bob. Good to see you, buddy. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well. Long story short, our group has been ambushed by a nemesis boss fight. It is a consuming purple worm who takes on the properties of any creature bestowed upon by its consuming endless curse. So far, it has absorbed the powers of a praying mantis, a boulette, and a white dragon. Oh, and an oracle as well, and an oracle. It might just be about ready to eat some divine powers when it eats Kyrie in just a moment. All right. So yeah, Jet, you are done. We then go to Kichiro.
All right. First thing Kichiro's going to do is use his swift action to make the worm the subject of his challenge.
Ooh.
So we've got that. And then I am going to, sword drawn and all that good stuff, whisper my sword's name so I can size up, so I have a little bit better reach. And then what I would like to do is that rock that's just above me there, sort of jump off of that and stab
Ooh.
my sword straight into the belly of this thing. So its own momentum cuts it, basically.
Oh, I love that. I'm going to give you advantage on the roll because that is just a really cool idea.
Nice.
As soon as I
Slice it in
find my
half.
stuff. This thing doesn't count as a giant, right?
Did I
That
give
would be
Rill
too
his
easy.
turn? Did Rill have a turn this round? Yes, bless
Oh,
me
this
forever,
thing
that's
counts
right.
as a
Yep.
giant.
Cool.
It's so big.
Dag, does this thing count as a giant for purposes of my weapon?
Fuck it, why not? Yeah, sure. Let's go.
Sweet. I love that
Look how
answer.
big it is.
I mean, look, it technically doesn't, but I'm gonna say that the nature of this actual sword story is someone who has fought and killed like powerful Oni and giants and stuff like that. I think this would count as part of the whole glory of the sword idea. But you need to hit the target.
You said with advantage, yeah?
With
Yeah,
advantage.
it did.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Are you
Oh my
rolling in chat or
gosh.
on the worm?
Oh, that was
It's
in
really
chat.
in
What am I
chat.
doing?
That's fine. Either way, both of those will miss quite thoroughly.
Yeah,
you
I
have a
was saying, I
hero
rolled
point?
the same thing.
Now, if you
Sure.
use I was gonna say if you use a hero point, that does give you both rerolls on the advantage.
Oh, all right. Yeah, let's definitely do that. And I will actually drop it on the dragon or the purple worm that looks
The
like a dragon.
dragon.
Yeah.
It looks like a dragon. Look at it, man.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when the purple dragon eats a red dragon.
The proto dragon.
Oh my god.
You're good at this.
You got to roll again.
Oh, there it is.
Hey!
Yeah, that's better.
No.
Jinx point.
Oh, I'm not that mean. All right.
After 4 rolls, jinx points me. That'd be great.
Mm.
All right. So that's that.
All right. 31 points of damage. Very nice.
And then
I'm
he takes another 8 from the challenge.
Sweet. Let's. I'll add that manually. Boom. 8 points of damage as you drag your sword upwards. Now, here's what I'm going to do with you. If you want to, you may make a combat maneuver. If you succeed on this combat maneuver, you will dig the sword into its belly, and it'll continue to do damage every round. You will not need to make an attack.
Ooh.
But it takes the sword with it.
No. He's just
Oh.
hanging on to... It's basically him hanging onto the wall of the rock and holding onto his sword. However, if you fail, it is going to take either you and or your sword, depending on how low you roll or how high you roll, into the wall adjacent, slamming you against it at speed.
Ooh, so it's like a do or die, but with
It is a do or die.
dice.
Yeah, there'll
Like,
be a
Kichiro,
man.
there'll be a do or die.
what part of the fervor did you take? Your turn.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, I never actually said, did I?
You
I
could
was
take
going
one extra
to do...
attack. If
It's
you
an extra
full
attack,
round
it's a full attack only, so it's no use to him.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I
well.
was going to do the
I
+2
already
on attack
figured.
rolls.
Yeah,
It
plus
was
2
my
on
plan.
attack, which will apply to your combat maneuver if you want to take it.
Okay. Man, I really don't want to lose my sword, but
Would that move?
what am I rolling exactly? What do I roll here?
CMB versus its CMD, which will also
Your
include...
chances aren't great.
Yeah, your chances... yeah, I'm not going to lie, your chances are not great. But they're not
Is that
0.
like 50 something?
Yeah, because my CMB is only +11, so
It's still not a
I
0.
feel like that's not great.
It's
You
a
could roll
non-zero
20.
chance.
It is a non-zero chance.
I am going to, for once, not take that. I don't want to lose the sword. I feel like
Not
I
a
can do
problem.
better if I keep that.
All right, so as you drag it on its flesh, you pull the sword outwards, and you hear the creature moan as it seems to be adjusting its course inside the rock. All right. Kyrie,
What's up?
how you doing?
Oh.
About to find out, aren't we?
Maybe. Well, you are in the mouth of this creature. This large, toothy maw being slammed against rock. You hear the sound of the earth just breaking inches away from your head as its the front part of its muzzle is just smashing through earth with its steel-plated frame like it was nothing. As you're being held in these powerful jaws, you kind of use your hands to try and like keep its jaw open so it's not just cutting you in half between its mighty jaws. Now, as per usual, when I get to a certain point in people's lives, I give them a chance to petition the fates that be. You may petition whatever fate you would have, describe a cinematic scene, interact however you would like. If you want to spit in whatever socket you think might possibly be an eye, you're welcome to that too.
I do feel that Kyrie understands that she has, in the grand scheme of things, been a failure to her god. So I do not feel that petitioning him would get her anywhere. So
You might just say, I think the purple worm will be a better minion than you.
Yeah, that's true.
Purple worm is good at killing.
Sure is.
The purple worm adopts the White Rider herald.
I was gonna say, and then the only other thing I would be able to appeal to is the Baba Yaga, who is currently
missing.
Not. Yeah. So I feel from a RP perspective, she has no one to appeal to.
Call to the chicken hut.
The power of the White Rider.
Call to the chicken hut.
It's true.
Call to the chicken hut.
You can appeal to the power of the White Rider.
Okay. So I imagine she's coughing up a lot of blood.
Sorry, 2 seconds. Let me.
Holding.
Let me.
Put that blood back in.
Right? She sucks it back in.
Okay, 1 second.
Scully's suggestion of petition of, look, I tried, all right?
Look, you win some, you lose some.
I should have murdered a centaur. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, here we go. All right. Nope. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Scene is yours.
Okay. I have to imagine Kyrie is coughing up a lot of blood because she's very, very close to death. And she knows what death looks like. She knows what death feels like. So, she knows. Purple worm or not, she knows the feeling. Her weapons have failed her. Her god. Well, she's failed her god, but one turn deserves another, I guess. So they've failed one another. She thinks back to the bottle that she has, that she realizes not, and it has been on my mind, Marcus, just so you know, of trying to get this bottle, this soul freed somehow. She feels that she owes it to him, and she hasn't done that either. So she has failed at every turn. And she's seen the amazing things that the Black Rider has done. She's seen the amazing things that the Red Rider has done. And
she succeeded in killing me first, though. She succeeded in killing me first.
Because he offered it up. She has no misgivings about what happened there. She feels in a cold wasteland. The only thing that being the White Rider has really done for her is keep her from freezing to death, but she also is the one with the globe, so she's failed everything and everything has failed her. And she, for a moment, I feel, accepts that her death might serve more of a purpose than life. And then there's a voice in the back of her mind that is not eloquent, and it says, fuck that. And she closes her eyes, pops once more, and then tries to do that thing that she sees Kichiro doing all the time. And she tries to speak to herself, her armor, the cold that she constantly feels coursing through her body, anything at that point. And she's going to try real fucking hard, and I will roll, obviously. Well, I won't imagine this will just happen. And she'll say to herself, out loud, but to herself, she'll just say, please. And she'll reach out and she will try to form, essentially, a spear of ice that she wants to try to jam through the roof of this thing's mouth.
Did you say please or freeze?
Both.
Yes.
Freeze.
Okay.
To try to either force it open, or in theory to go through its little fucking head, but
To at least
has to
wedge
go
it open.
Did you just invite me into a really cool role play and then just go, nah, fam, I'm just gonna stab it?
Yes.
I mean, I have.
Fucking-
She doesn't know what she can do. She wants to.
I know, but you like with one word you were like, you know, please,
She
yeah,
throws you out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she reaches out and she focuses on what she knows, which is stabbing things. Now, please don't get me wrong. If some amazing cool thing would happen, she'll take that. But her she
No, when you said it was like you said it was like the thing that Kichiro did, I thought you were talking about the fact that Kichiro talks to their armor, because yes, 100% your armor does talk. It was just very funny that it went immediately
Oh, I gotcha.
before I had
well,
a chance
because she also knows she only has but a moment. So, I mean, if you're cool with time standing still for a moment, so she can speak to it.
Well, this is all, keeping in mind, this is all in your head. So this is all happening
This
in
all
an
happens like
instant.
within a
Yeah,
millisecond.
Okay, so
yeah.
then she'd probably say please, and I don't know what to do.
And
All
then
right.
her armor goes, "What do you think I am, the Black Rider? Have a nice dream."
Right?
I can't summon horses.
All right. Now tell me if this well, basically just tell me if this sound. Hold on, actually give me seconds. I can test this. Hold on. Testing.
Nice to
Testing.
meet you.
Yeah, it works.
Yes.
Testing. Hi.
Hey.
Okay.
Yeah, that
No.
works.
No. That's awful.
It's awful.
Are you searching for a voice?
I am. Okay.
I like that
One sec. All right, last one.
Can still hear you. Ken's hollow.
I know. They can't.
Thank
Yeah.
Okay. Oof. No. Loud as scythe.
Whoa.
I hear you. You have finally decided to speak with me, Kyrie. And I can hear you. I will aid you. Your quest to save the Baba Yaga is one of great importance, and you cannot fail. Stand still. Let your heart be still like ice. Let your emotions calm. Let the cold in.
And hopefully you guys heard all that, and it didn't sound like garbage.
Yes. That's
I heard
it.
it.
It did not.
Yay! Yeah, because if I hear it, I stutter a lot, and it sounds really bad. But if I say it confidently, it actually does come out really cool.
Okay.
All right.
That's
So as she says this, Kyrie, you feel something inside of you. You feel something start to happen to your body. Your heart starts to clench, and as it does so, your heart da-doof, 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 stops. As that happens, your breath starts to catch into the air like a mist. Now, Kyrie, your armor has a few unique properties. This property is not one for survival, but it is one of retribution. Upon being eaten, grappled, or otherwise held, a creature undergoes effectively petrification, every round suffering automatic damage to their strength and their dexterity. If either of these stats reaches 0, they are frozen in ice. But this is only when someone else is laying hands upon you. You cannot simply hold another person and freeze them, for example. I mean, you could grapple them, for example, but you can't touch them and freeze them, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah. So, as this happens, roll me a d6, please.
Whoa.
Good move. All right. For now, the creature takes -5 to its strength and -5 to its dex.
Whoa.
Now it's only got 70 strength.
Yeah, I know, right? Let me just check to see if that's the case. That should be a 7 now. Yep, perfect. Okay, cool. That's applying. All right. So, just to give you an idea of where it's at, the creature now currently is sitting on 34 strength and 1 dexterity.
Oh.
Strong bitch.
And it is a giant worm.
It is a giant
Yeah.
one.
1 dexterity. Holy crap.
Mm-hmm. All right. It's basically biting at you. It is attempting very hard to swallow you, but then as soon as this ice flows over your body, immediately its mouth fills with that frigid cold. Oh, dang it. You know what? Unfortunately, this creature is immune to cold. So while it will, because it ate the white dragon,
Yeah.
but while it isn't going to take the damage, I am going to say that it is going to fill its mouth with ice. That is going to cause it that pause, that moment of like it's trying to bite it. Yeah, it's trying to bite into flesh, but it's biting into ice instead. Kyrie, I need a reflex save from you to quickly try to roll out of the path of destruction as this creature is moving through the earth and stone.
May I use a hero point to add +8?
You may absolutely do so.
You said reflex, yeah?
I did indeed. Oh, easy. All right. So basically this ice creates like almost like a clone of you, like just this frozen version of yourself as you drip from the side of its jaw and out as it slams into the rock, thrashing and shifting. You very quickly make your way into what looks to be a small kind of crevasse and pull yourself out, panting, breathing, trying to feel for your heartbeat, but one does not exist.
Alright, Kichiro, you're the last one. It remains now. I just died.
You hear a voice from behind.
You may call me Alexandra. A pleasure, Kyrie. Do not hesitate to call my name in your times of need.
Kyrie will bow her head, even though there's no one, to bow her head to, and just say thank you.
All right.
Quick question.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Does the poison also go off?
Oh,
again?
right. I forgot that. You know what? I forgot to claim it, so I am not going to claim that one.
Okay.
One-shot questers, welcome in, you cheeky bastard. 6-month gifted subscription to Mythical Turian. Make a fire-breathing goat eat the red dragon. Now, I'm not going to do that because this is because a lovely audience member paid $100 for this red dragon. Well, it's actually a consuming purple worm. But what I will do is I will give you something. I will give you something just as good. Bear with me. I will get you that thing. All right. So, real quick. as the creature makes its way back through, it burrows out the top of the little plateau crevice just up here. As it explodes, this volcanic eruption of earth flies around as the purple worm's head manages to once again resurface. You guys see the tail that was weaving its way and knitting through the rock suddenly lashes out and pulls into the stone. It had disappeared with Kyrie. It is now standing, looming over you all. As this happens, it looks once again at this motley crew of individuals. And as it does so, I need one person to roll a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Roll a d8 for me.
Uh-oh. I don't want to do it this time because it's going to turn out bad.
Also, yes, Schoolie, that was Kyrie's point of no return.
Uh-oh.
3.
3. 1, 2, 3. Scratch.
No!
Oh,
All right.
sorry, Neil. I killed your dog.
Not Scratch, no!
The
Do I
purple
get my
one.
ready to action to latch onto its tail as it comes out?
Yes, you do.
Easy come, easy go.
Oh,
Well, you tried. As
Yeah,
you
hero point.
attempted to grab it. It's okay. It's probably best you don't grab that. Anyway, the large head looms over the dog and starts to make its way. Its mouth opens. Neil, what does Makar do as this giant 20-foot radius mouth heading down to the spot where your dog is comes raining down from above you?
Take him, not me.
If I'm allowed to, I will cast fly on myself and try to grab him.
You cast
That's
fly
not
on
bad.
yourself. What's that?
And then try to grab well, if I can't do both where I cast fly and then try to like run over and grab him so I'm holding on to Scratch kind of flying. If I can't do that and I can only do one thing, then I will cast fly on Scratch. And as I touch him, push him out of the way.
All right. You jump in and you wrist a hand. Reaching forward, you touch his soft white fur. Your spell begins to glow as the dog floats just off the ground, enough for you to push them out of the way. The shadow looms over you as it comes down. You close your eyes and brace for the inevitable end when you suddenly hear as on the ridge nearby you see a centaur, a woman centaur who you recognize
Oh!
as Iraldi. Well, I feel like that was her name. I can't remember it anymore.
No.
Urja, yeah, that's the one.
Asia.
I knew that, of course I did. All right.
Words.
As she does so, she seems to have something in her hand. She twists her arms around like she's swinging a hammer and throws this strange object towards you, Neil. As Makar braces for death, you are suddenly struck by this large, furry object.
It's a goat.
It's a goat. Meh. As you are hit by this fire-breathing goat, it whacks you and launches you out of the way as the giant worm dives into the ground and the goat disappears.
So now it can breathe fire?
Yeah.
It can already breathe fire, right?
Well, the goat. We don't know if the goat's dead yet.
As the goat disappears, you watch as the worm lifts up its head. Bits of rock seem to fall from its jaws like crumbs. As it turns, you watch as from around the sides of its head, these huge protrusions burst from its scales.
Is it wool?
as it
It's
as it gets these twisted ram horns. As it does so, you then watch as it snaps its jaws together. These sparks of fire begin to glow. And you watch in horror as the consuming purple worm has taken the fire-breathing ability of the fire-breathing goats.
Oh no.
So I'm pretty sure we just have to keep feeding this thing more stuff until it reaches its kill limit.
It just explodes.
Until it reaches its kill limit, like there is a kill limit. All right. As it does
There is
so,
now.
it takes a deep breath.
Oh god.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is where we're going to end today's session.
Oh.
As we will
When you call this
return.
the consuming
Duke,
purple
you're
worm, did you mean it's literally going to be a
Don't
black hole and just consume the universe?
Well, until it dies. I mean, right now it doesn't have any regeneration or anything, so there's that. So, guys, thank you so much for joining us. A huge
just
welcome and
constantly
shout out to our dear friends, One Shot Questers and Swordplay and Sorcery, otherwise known as Duke and frickin' Jake. And good to see you, my two frickin' amazing friends. Yeah, I do it every week. It's how I keep people coming back to this damn thing. So yes, because you guys are just joining in, this character or this creature, and Tim knows this very well, is one of my favorite monsters that I ever created for a TTRPG. What it is it is a template for a creature known as a consuming creature. When applied to a creature, any being that creature eats, one of its abilities, whether it's a racial, a spell, or even a class ability, then gets absorbed permanently as a curse by this creature. And the only way to remove it is to have remove curse cast on the person who has been afflicted. So this worm has started off as a purple worm, has then started eating one by one these random monsters that our group has encountered, and has taken a personal affront to our group in particular. It has eaten a giant praying mantis and now has the lunge ability, which means it has a 30-foot reach on top of its already impressive size. It has eaten a bulette, which has given it a deadly leap attack, which means it can charge and leap and attack from underground, which it is now using to great effect. It has also eaten a ice dragon, which it has then gained its cold immunities from. And last but not least, it has eaten an oracle. Well, sorry, not last but not least. It has also eaten an oracle, the last member the previous member of the party, and now has acquired mysterious supernatural powers of the oracle from that. And last but not least,
before we fight this thing each day, we need to cast Awaken on a marshmallow and just feed it this marshmallow.
Yep, it gets the ability delicious. You all have advantage on bite attacks to eat it.
So you just eat
And its
it.
breath weapon self-cooks it.
We
Yeah.
need to just give the worm existential dread.
That's true. And the last thing it has now eaten is, of course, a fire-breathing goat, which now it has acquired the fire-breathing ability of the fire-breathing goat, which is now a 14d10 fire breath weapon that it recharges every 1d4 rounds. So there you go.
We'd make
Oh,
it some
God.
s'mores if we fed
Yeah.
it.
So
Awakened
thank you for
marshmallow.
those gifted
Make
subs,
it
you
some
bloody
s'mores.
legends. All
Thank
right.
you.
Now, guys, as always, we get to the end of each episode on the Wednesday, and we have very few people who we raid into on a Wednesday. So instead, what we like to do is we like to tell everyone that, first of all, thank you for coming and joining us. Whether you came in at the start or whether you came in at the very end to throw a goat into my show, welcome, and you are, of course, always in a place you belong. We love having you guys here. We love getting to share these stories with you and have a great time, because that's what it's all about. It's about fun. It's about joy, and it's about spreading that joy wherever we go. So thank you guys for your time, your care, your attention. For some of you, your donations and your support. All of these things go a long way to allow me to continue doing this amazing, wonderful, and awesome thing. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. You can find it here a ton of different times during the week and during all manner of times of the year. If you want to see something cool, if you want to see some cool stuff that I'm in, I'm currently working with Careful Cantrip, doing a show which is coming very, very close to the finale of Season 2, where I am playing the role of Basil Thorn, a Nightmare Warlock, in a sordid will-she, won't-she romance with one of the other characters at the table. So if you want to see something really cool and sweet, go check out Careful Cantrip. And of course, if you want to see me working with the absolutely formidable and dominating Duke Davies of One Shot Questers, then go check out Spotify and check out our new show, Monsters in the Mist, on it's called One Shot Campaigns. I'm trying to say it correctly, and I will put a link. Campaigns. It's not what it's called. I know what it's called because I'm Spotify. That's the thing. Boom. It's on Spotify, which I will share a link right here. Boom. One Shot Campaigns. There it is. There it is. Boom. And yeah, you can go check out our new show on One Shot Campaigns. It is an absolute blast. It is a hilarious show. And if you really want to see like just 5 friends having a great time, just enjoying each other's company and playing games, this is probably one of the best shows that I can that I have to tell people just how real what we do here and what we do with people is. Look, I've just known you a long time, Tim. That's all. I feel honestly, actually, I think I don't know anyone I've known longer than I've known Tim. I feel like I was a child when I met you.
I don't know which one of you two I'm sorrier for.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Yeah, fair. Now, okay, of course, if you want to check out my other shows, please feel free to check out my schedule. Mondays, I've got Curse of the Crimson Throne. Wednesdays, Reign of Winter, which is this. Friday, we'll be back with Extinction Curse, which is Pathfinder 2nd Edition. And Saturday, we're going to be playing Dag versus The Walking Dead, where I am running myself as a RPG character in a version of Australia during the Walking Dead epidemic. So there you go. Enjoy those things. All right, well, that's it for the show, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Michael, and till next time, as always, from us to you, stay safe, stay wonderful, be kind to each other because fuck it, it's free, and until we meet again, game hard or die trying. Good night, folks.
Bye.